This is a little story entitled Nails in the Post by M.F. Cowdery. In this tough story from a Civil War era school reader, we find another kind of lesson that some homes offer. Here is a father giving his son stern but loving moral instruction. There was once a farmer who had a son named John, a boy very apt to be thoughtless and careless about doing what he was told to do. One day his father said to him, "John, you are so careless and forgetful that every time you do wrong, I shall drive a nail into this post to remind you how often you are naughty. And every time you do right, I will draw one out." His father did as he said he would, and every day he had one and sometimes a great many nails to drive in, but very seldom one to draw out. At last John saw that the post was quite covered with nails, and he began to be ashamed of having so many faults. He resolved to be a better boy, and the next day he was so good and industrious that several nails came out. The day after it was the same thing, and so for a long time, till at length only one nail remained. His father then called him and said, "Look, John, here is the very last nail, and now I'm going to draw it out. Are you not glad?" John looked at the post, and then, instead of expressing his joy, as his father expected, he burst into tears. "Why," said the father, "what's the matter? I should think you would be very delighted. The nails are all gone." "Yes," sobbed John, "the nails are gone, but the scars are there yet." So it is, dear children, with your faults and bad habits. You may overcome them. You may by degrees cure them, but the scars remain. Now take my advice, and whenever you find yourselves doing a wrong thing or getting into a bad habit, stop at once. For every time you give into it, you draw another nail, and that will leave a scar on your soul, even if the nail should be afterwards drawn out.